Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week's video consists of 6 different outfits. I'm going to walk you guys through those outfit choices and some of the things that I did in order to conceal appropriately, as well as some of the different challenges that come with different kinds of fashion. Before I get into this first outfit, I want to kind of establish some things about the different rise in pants and the different struggles that tend to come with them. And these are observations that I've made on my own body type, as well as things that I've picked up with other people's body types and the things that they struggle with when they're wearing different rise pants. So low rise is going to be considered pretty much anything below 8 inches, and that is going to vary depending on your body type, because I'm 5 feet tall. 8 inches is a huge difference on me versus somebody who's 6 feet tall. But in general, 8 inch and below is going to be a low rise pant. And something that I've noticed is that low rise pants tend to consistently cause more comfort and concealment issues with various body types. And I'm going to kind of walk you guys through how I solve the concealment issue that might come with low-rise jeans, but honestly, they're not something that I'll wear on a consistent basis. I have one pair of low-rise jeans and I wear them only occasionally. And then there's mid-rise pants. I don't have a lot to say about them. I just know that they tend to work for a really large array of people. And for me personally, it tends to be the most comfortable way to carry, at least the most comfortable position on my actual waistline to carry in is right at the mid-rise area. It's about 9.5 to 10 inch rise. And then there's high rise. High rise is another outlier, just like the low rise is, and it comes with some different struggles, and I solve them really differently. So we're going to kind of run through those different struggles. I'm going to talk about the different rise heights and things that you might run into with those, as well as ways that I try to address those issues and solve them. So rolling right into this first outfit, these are the absolute highest rise pants that I own. They're about 13-inch rise, and they go up almost to like right where my ribs are. You'll see here that there's a bit of a bulge when I carry where I normally would, which is right about 2 o'clock. And the way that I actually solve that is I actually move it to my center line so that whatever bulge is being created, it's entirely disguised by my zipper. Something else that you'll run into with a higher rise pant is that your draw is going to change pretty drastically depending on how high rise or where you normally would carry. But for me, especially with the Glock 48 in conjunction with a high rise pant, I have to kind of practice my draw because I'm bringing my hand and making contact with the grip much higher up on my body. This cardigan, I'm actually wearing it now, is something that I like to throw on when it's going to be a really windy day, but it's also still going to be hot. This is a linen material, and if it's windy and I'm, walking from one building to my car or whatever, I can kind of drape the linen cardigan over the side of my grip just to kind of disguise or hide my grip from any kind of printing that might be created by the wind. And then this outfit is the polar opposite of the last one. So I'm wearing my lowest rise jeans that I have here. These are about an 8-inch rise, and you can see the bulge that's being created below the belt. And personally, I have not found a way to solve this issue when wearing low rise jeans. I have to move the gun up higher on my body in order to get rid of that printing below the belt. And so when I want to wear a low rise jean, I just wear a longer shirt to cover that printing that's going on below the belt. But a problem that I and a lot of other people run into when they wear a longer top like this is that, again, it changes your draw because you're having to clear your garment up quite a bit higher, and it also tends to want to gather around the gun. So what I'll do is I'll grab the shirt at its center line, almost on the hemline, and draw it up to the grip side of my gun to make sure that there's nothing inhibiting me from getting to my grip. This outfit is very much a casual, everyday wear in the summertime. The summertime really gets utilitarian for me because it is so hot. I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, so I really only know how to dress cute in the wintertime because it's winter like 9 months out of the year there. So I get pretty basic in the summertime here, but this is more of like a mid-rise pant, so you can see kind of how that works with concealment as well as access. I'm wearing a normal length top and a mid-rise pant, and I have 0 issues with access here. Another thing that I wanted to mention about that last outfit is the material of my clothing. So the top was 100% cotton and the bottoms were 100% linen. So having that 100% linen shorts is really, really helpful when it's, 110 degrees outside here in the desert. It just helps to keep me nice and cool. That also helps with preventing sweat from building up around my gun. I'm a normal human, I still sweat, but linen helps the airflow kind of go through and produces a lot less sweat than if I'm wearing like a pair of dark jeans or even just a jean short material. Someone recently asked me how I would dress in corporate America, and this is definitely how I would do it. I love this outfit. I'll wear this to church every once in a while. It's pretty much every different shade of pink and nude, and I just think it's really pretty and classy. But these pants are a really thin material. I believe they're a polyester and linen blend. And because of the fact that it's such a thin material, I don't really feel comfortable showing the below the belt portion where my holster actually is. So I like to tuck my shirt just onto one side so that it still shows where my waistline is, but it also still drapes in front of the gun. Another really big plus side to front tucking your tops is that it creates almost like a lip for you to consistently grab onto your shirt from. And this is especially helpful when I'm wearing a really high-waisted pant like this. So with few exceptions, I pretty much never wear dresses anymore, but this is one of the exceptions. This dress is 100% linen and it conceals really well. I'm still allowed to carry on my waistline. There's certain dresses that just don't fit in the right places for me to still be able to carry on my waistline. And I've tried thigh holsters. I just don't feel comfortable walking in them or even drawing from them or holstering from them. And I want to be able to be carrying in something that I feel confident using. And as you can see here, I'm having absolutely no problem accessing my gun or concealing my gun with this whole setup. Something that I picked up really quickly when I started carrying in this dress is that I have to grab the dress a little bit lower than I would normally grab my shirt, which is pretty natural because the dress itself is longer than any shirt that I'm going to be wearing. And you can see here when I grab right around my waistline, I can't clear it quite high enough. And so I like to grab just a little bit below my waistline. And at that point, I don't really have as many issues. This outfit is very much like a blank canvas, just a simple black leather skirt and a white linen top. I like to front tuck the top because it gives my body a little bit more shape. Again, it gives me a place to index and grab and clear my shirt from, and it also kind of creates a little bit of a concealment bubble around my gun. And depending on the occasion and if the weather allows, I like to add like a jacket or a cardigan to kind of dress up or dress down this look. So if it's a little bit colder, I'll throw on this longer beige duster. And if I want to kind of dress it down a little bit, I'll put my jean jacket with it. And if it's, again, a little bit colder and I want to dress it up even more, then I'll add this gray blazer. Here I wanted to just kind of step by step walk you through how I front tuck, especially a button-up shirt like this. I grab both ends of the shirt and place them together and pinch them between my thumb and my pointer finger. And then I just tuck that center line into, my pants or my skirt, and then just barely tuck the sides in and then pull on either side of the shirt to kind of straighten it all out and make it all even. The great thing about a front tuck is that it's not a full-on tuck, so drawing from this is not a problem at all. When I've tried to draw from shirts that are fully tucked in, it's a little bit more of a struggle. It can totally be done, but I just prefer the look of the front tuck and just the convenience of it. I hope this week's video was helpful for you. I hope this week's video was helpful for you guys. If you like this format and just kind of getting to walk through the different outfits and the struggles and how to solve some of those issues, let me know down in the comments. This is something I'm considering doing as the seasons are changing and addressing different outfits and the different struggles that come with the different seasons. So if that's something you're interested in, please let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.